Welcome to the breakdown. We break down all the messed up shit. I'll introduce you to The Hood Has Eyes, a low-budget, I spit on your grave tribute that is ridiculously silly and hilarious. It's all about Kimmy, who decided to skip school with her friends, only to run into some very stereotypical gangsters with a very sick attitude. You can expect the rest. Before we get into it, we do have a word from Rich Wallet, so stay tuned. Today's video is sponsored by Rich Wallet, the premier minimalist wallet. It's the holidays, everybody. If you want a gift idea, then how about the groundbreaking Rich Wallet? The Rich Wallet keeps what you need and throws away all the rest. With this military-grade aluminum, titanium, or carbon fiber, you'll be all set and getting rid of that bulky wallet syndrome. Yes, I know you've seen the matte white here before, but check it out again. It's perfect for IDs, holding cash, and it blocks any RFID hacking. Now Christmas is coming up soon, and a nice gift might be a minimal space-saving wallet that comes in a variety of colors. Oh, and it's not just wallets. You could also get a backpack, which are very awesome by the way, and plus they have many other cool things that you would need. These wallets and other products have over 30,000 5-star reviews though, and you'll be happy to know it's free shipping worldwide, a lifetime guarantee if you love it, and free returns if you don't love it. You have to go to riz.com/spooky and you can get 10% off your order if you use spooky at checkout. I'll repeat, anything you like, you can get 10% off if you go to riz.com/spooky and use spooky at checkout. Big thanks to Rich Wallet for sponsoring today's video. And so, this video was a blast to make. I enjoyed this movie after watching so many boring ones. If you want to see what happens, including all the messed up parts, stay tuned for the breakdown. Cue the Gohan. The movie begins with someone taking a shower. I definitely forgot that people in movies take showers as well. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be a high school student. It's a big ass high school student. I'm almost out of college and she making me look like I'm 12. Letter from dad is hidden on the refrigerator. Plot twist. We never see dad, but he got some big ass handwriting. Look at them big ass letters. I said big ass a lot so far. I'm guessing that's the school uniform, which is the only thing that's not big ass. She has to wear this to school. Might as well just have free choice at this point. Damn, I ain't never seen a seatbelt that does that. Now here y'all go, everybody in the comments talking about that's a common seatbelt operation since the Brown versus Board of it. No, I don't care about it. I don't care anymore. You don't have to say anything. She looks like she's cosplaying someone. It is on the way to some convention. She pulls up to her empty ass Catholic school. Meanwhile, some random woman is very disoriented. The camera also pans to a dead opossum? Don't care. With his guts is laying out. I'm sure it's very real, but if you know anything about me, I don't like these animals at all. I know they're harmless. They just don't look right to me. They look like they're leftovers from one of the lizard's sick experiments. Meanwhile, at the school with only 2 students, there's Kimmy, our main girl, and Rachel talking about skipping class. Have y'all ever skipped class? I didn't in high school, but college, all kinds of skipping. They have a friend named Susan who is busy having sex with some loser in the bathroom. I don't think I'll ever meet someone who falls asleep in a moment such as this. Okay, it gets a little messy from there because she's leaking menstruation fluid all over him. The idiot falls asleep again. I knew a girl who got expelled for doing this in the bathroom in middle school. That same girl was the first girl who was just all over me. She had like I was Usher. So apparently the guy Susan was messing with is married. Aren't y'all in high school or something? I'm making that Jackie Chan face right now. Like you brought a grown ass man into school for that lame ass sex. Looks like there will be a party soon. Not to mention that these are some short ass skirts.
Rachel, what the fuck? That's my homework.
They steal her homework so that she has to come to the party with them. And it is what it is. The 3 leave to go meet up with Jerry here. Jerry is that cool guy who smokes. He also sells that dropout diesel on the down low. The 4 all get in Kimmy's car to go to the party even though she doesn't want to. Peer pressure is a motherfucker. Bro, Let me tell y'all a story. One time, I told some fellow employees I was going to Wendy's after work. Tell me why my manager, who I didn't even like, was like, okay, we're all going with Spooky to Wendy's. I'm like, I lied my way out of that somehow. Kimmy, just grow some backbone. Big body, big back. You won't get respect if your back's not erect. They find themselves around Grove Street, but run over that girl who we saw earlier. It's a clusterfuck. And just listen to how well they act this out.
What the fuck? What the fuck did you do? You should have kept your eyes on the fucking road. Jesus Christ.
Fuck you! I didn't want to come on this stupid trip to begin with. And if I'd known that I was gonna drive, I never would have agreed to do it.
Their goal is to move her body before the police find them. Damn, y'all kids are all high-key terrible. Adults do the same shit though. One thing that I was glad to learn was to take responsibility for the things that you do. Like, that's grown-ass material. I expected better, Kimmy. You're a lot growner than this. Susan is so damn ignorant, and they go to move her body, but out of nowhere, those titties flop up. The four all run away only to get cornered by some gang. It's a predominantly Mexican area around here. No words are said at all. We just see the gang and they take them away. Finally, they tell the four to kneel down, but Susan tries to run away. We just gonna act like we knew that was gonna go down. Like, come on, whatever. The two gang members are stereotypical as shit. This movie is starting to feel like a big ass GTA San Andreas cutscene. Turns out that woman they ran over, Shy Girl, she was just a decoy to bait the group. Shy Girl sounds like the name of some character in a Cartoon Network show that everybody loves to draw. This here is Psycho the ringleader and Joker with the sunglasses. They robbed the four friends of $150, and that pisses Shy Girl off because that's way too low. Just listen to her.
I walked through the woods ass naked for $150.
Just relax, Shy Girl. We already know robbing them wasn't the only plan. Joker and Psycho tie him to the gate, and Shy Girl over here getting nervous and sympathetic for the four. When she tries to leave, it's her life on the line since she's a witness. Susan is the first to be assaulted, but Susan is on the rag. I've never heard that term before, but they love using it here, so I'm just gonna tell you straight up. If you don't want to see someone dangle a used tampon in their mouth, close your eyes. Now, look at him dangle that thing right in his mouth. Kinda reminds me of the way I eat ramen noodles. This dude really is a psycho. Damn, and Jerry, he just spat in his face. So these two gang members are probably the most sickest gang members I've ever seen. Alright, so they turn to Kimmy to anally rape her. Imaging might be sorta uncomfortable, so feel free to turn away. It's not as visually harrowing as I Spit on Your Grave or Irreversible, but the damage is done. He then gives her a dirty Sanchez, which is basically a shit mustache. That's how my mom says it for some reason, mustache. This is what they do to Rachel, force a bottle to rape her, but in the midst, Jerry escapes and runs away. That is when the director got very inspired to do some bullet point of view. It was cool for trying, but Jerry gets shot and dies instantly. Because Jerry escaped, Psycho decides to kill everybody, starting with stabbing Rachel down south. Instantaneously, she bleeds from her mouth and down there, of course. Susan leaves when they aren't looking, but they could have effortlessly killed her too while she's having this silly conversation with Kimmy. Susan left to go get help. When police sirens are heard, the gang escape, but Psycho plans on killing Kimmy. It's simple luck though, he doesn't have any more bullets, but he does pee all over her in the silliest way possible. Okay, Rachel, if you're dead, you can limp down now. So we have this survivor moment where, what we're all used to. Realistically, those gang members were the dumbest idiots of all time, so I'm sure they could easily get arrested for this. But then we cut to Susan, who is trying to get out of this area. I'm sure some of you have probably seen this area before, but I'm more surprised on how they transported the teens from the city to these woods without a car and without being seen. Kimmy does her escape walk, while also remembering what the gang members did to her. Susan, meanwhile, makes it back to Kimmy's car, but Kimmy made it there first. Kimmy is on some Kaioken type shit right now. Jennifer Hills was the OG Super Saiyan, but Kimmy, she's just down here stuck using Kaioken. That's all it is. She is mad that Susan left her behind. Yeah, whatever. Can y'all just go to the police station already? Kimmy locks her in and then says, your name is Annie Brackett now. Susan wasn't really a good person to begin with, but damn, just like that. Next, we see Kimmy over here doing some, I don't know, Lara Croft type shit. Seemed like something she would do. Well, she somehow drags Susan all the way to the woods and has tied her to a tree. Then she wears her bra over her head. Look at this fucking fool, bro. Like, what is she doing? Do you see her really practicing these stick techniques? Even doing push-ups? Go back to school. Go tell the police. The 3 gang members are sitting around looking stupid. It's fine though, it just means we get to see them die horribly. Meanwhile, Psycho and Shy Girl are arguing. I think he just found out that she is pregnant or something. Nonetheless, Kimmy is watching them. Shy Girl here finds Susan's body and Kimmy is ready to take her ass out too. Then she fucking throws a knife at her. Like, who taught you how to do that? And she was like, yes.
I tried to help you.
You tried to help me?
Yeah. You have some nerve, Shy Girl.
I can't take Kimmy seriously now at all with that eye for an eye tone. Then she gets on a tangent about girls liking bad boys and all that. It's awkward.
Sorry your criminal acts took a turn for the worse. Still trying to figure out why any self-respecting woman would stoop so low has to be with a man named Psycho. I see it in school all the time. Every little slutty whore with a functioning vagina wants to be with a bad boy, with a thug. They don't want to be with the geeks or the nerds. No. Need a thug, nigga.
Did she just say
Thug, nigga.
she needs a thug?
Nigga.
Okay, can you just shut up and just kill her already, Kimmy? I don't even know what you're doing anymore. Oh, but guess what? She knows about that baby in Shy Girl's womb and sticks a hanger inside of her vagina and literally gives her an abortion. I wasn't expecting that at all. They used a fake vaginal canal for this scene, but you know how YouTube is. Don't even want to show it. Psycho sees the aborted fetus right at the center. I'm getting Imprint vibes at this moment. Joker, meanwhile, is trying to fight against Kimmy, but she's too sneaky for him and decapitates him effortlessly. That was probably too quick a death for him, really, but just like that, with a shovel. Psycho is lingering close, though.
Who's there? Better fucking show yourself or else you'll regret it!
That was like some weird video game animation. Plus, it was so dark during that scene, but when we cut back, it's her sneaking on him in his light again. Again, we know how it ends for this idiot. I'm getting Bunny Games vibes now, but she starts stabbing him all over and takes his gun so he can get up and see who bested him.
Oh, fucking way!
Wait.
She knocks his ass right out when he can't shut it fast enough. Well, like usual revenge goes, they are going to play a little game. It's called Pee-Hole Excursion. That sounds nightmarish, I love it.
I've got head up with harder niggas than you, I ain't afraid to die!
I'll grow up. That gang shit is so played.
She's going to stick that nail up his pee hole. I wanted to show this so bad, but I don't know, I might just show it anyway. She nails that nail right in his dick hole, and she missed the hole after all. The games are only beginning, she says. She grabs that stick she found and sticks it into his ass. That wasn't as harrowing as I thought it would be, but he's still alive once she's done. Now it's the last game. She's like,
Stay with me, gangster.
but Psycho says that no matter what she does to him, he won overall. He's saying she may have won the battle, but he's won the war. Because turns out he has AIDS. When he raped her, he gave it to her now. Realizing that, she goes just straight to cutting his nuts off without saying a word. She then forces it into his mouth, and that's it. The hood has eyes. You know, I like Freeze endings like this. That was fucked up low-key. Now, I was very excited to watch this movie. It was a very cool, low budget, silly movie, but I do have some thoughts. So let's talk about the most disturbed moment and most enjoyed moment in that spooky stuff. Now, rape revenge movies like this where women reach a breaking point and destroy all in their path is cool. Sometimes, seeing women being badass without having to be beaten and abused first is way cooler. The most disturbed moment is probably the penis torture. The tampon drinking scene was pretty nasty, but it was probably fruit juice or something. The abortion scene was pretty gnarly too, but obviously fake. Most enjoyed moment is Kimmy's antics and shit. It was hilarious seeing her prepare for violence and that eye for an eye vocal tone that Jennifer Hills and Boke Nam perfected. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click that like button and subscribe if you want to see more disturbed stuff. Check out the original I Spit on Your Grave franchise. Some of my favorite movies in there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully these finals don't kill me. Spooky out.